Hello creators, it's Mattia Di Stati here for a new crowdfunding coaching session. First of all, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Yes, because this is the last video of the 2020. It was a pretty interesting experience for me so far, and I can't wait to see all of this growing in order to share my knowledge and experience in this field to a larger audience. Anyway, I have decided to talk about something related to the end of this year in this video. Actually, we'll discuss on the most funded Kickstarter campaign of the 2020. We are referring to Frosthaven campaign, the board game that raised almost $13 million on Kickstarter. That is inside the top 3 most funded Kickstarter campaign ever. These guys smashed any records in their industry. Quick reminder though, before moving forward, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and smash like to be always updated on fresh new content that I'm gonna release. And now let's keep going with the video. So, Frosthaven. Whoa guys, that is something pretty astonished. 84,000 backers throughout the world. The most crazy thing is that they have reached this incredible result even during the global pandemic. It looks that this didn't stop the campaign's success, even if it generated a little of delay. In fact, originally the campaign was supposed to be launched 1 week earlier than the final actual schedule, but the creator Isaac Childress decided to launch it anyway to allow people have fun, especially in this crucial moment. The success though didn't wait to come. In fact, they managed to raise over $5 million during only the first 48 hours of the campaign. That's crazy. In this video, we are gonna analyze the key 3 points that are behind this huge success. First one, the community. The community was crucial and fundamental for the success of this campaign. Especially because this board game is the sequel of another board game that the creator released back in the 2017 named Gloomhaven, where he managed to raise around $400,000 for the first release of that and around $4 million for the second edition launched on Kickstarter as well. But the knowledge in this field and the board game community that Isaac managed to create didn't start there, but even earlier. In fact, Isaac launched 4 campaigns in total before the Frosthaven one. The first one is back to the 2015 and was for a board game called Forge War, and he raised around $100,000 at the time. Then he launched Gloomhaven and the second edition of that, and before the last release, a Gloomhaven spin-off board game called Founders of Gloomhaven. So, as you can see, he created a huge community of board game lovers throughout the years. His community is built by truly passionate people, and the most important thing is that they are backers. The community is built by people that actually buy the Isaac creations. The fact that Isaac managed to deliver every of his games with no complaints, it also helps the credibility of the creator to his backer size, who became more motivated in backing even his last creation, Frosthaven. Second point, massive PR strategy and social proof. The PR in this campaign has done a lot. If you try to Google Frosthaven, you'll find a massive number of articles from many magazines that talked about that game from all over the world, from the most generalist magazines to the most specific in this field. But the articles were not the only social proof source for the campaign though. In fact, the main social proof was coming from all the social influencers and YouTube channels that talked about this project during and before the launch of the campaign. If you take a look to YouTube after searching Frosthaven, you'll find an immense amount of videos about that. Board games influencers who received the game in exclusive for the unboxing, people who are explaining the rules, YouTubers who were interviewing Isaac himself about this new game release. All of that contribute to the massive social proof around the game. Third key point, pricing. Taking a look to the campaign, you'll notice that it has only 3 main rewards regarding the board game itself. Basic reward for the game, $100, and then you'll find 2 rewards more for some upgrades of the game environment, with the price of $140 and $240. Then stop. He didn't put too many rewards with huge discounts. He focused the attention on the main subject of the campaign, having a pricing that consented to reach the goal in the fastest way as possible. In fact, according to several research made on Kickstarter campaigns, the average amount that the people tend to back more over this platform is something between $100 to $150. That is the juicy spot, and he nailed it. It's not so necessary giving these huge discounts as a motivation for the people to buy. If you have warmed up the community properly, they are gonna be more inclined to pay a higher price for your products. Another cool thing that I want to highlight about the reward structure is that he also offered as a highest reward price, $285, the mega bundle containing all the elements from the past games that you can use as an add-on on the current one. That was a pretty clever move. He created a sort of network throughout all the board games released so far. That definitely motivated people from the past board games to pledge once again this new creation. Conclusion. For all the reasons above, if you are interested in running a crowdfunding campaign for your project, you want to focus the attention on the community building first. Nothing is gonna pay you back more than a warm and solid community of genuine people who follow you cause they like what you're doing. Be consistent in offering your early stage product or your prototype to specific key influencers in order to gain social proof around the community. Every single cent spent there is gonna come back in somehow. Don't offer too much discount over the campaign and focus the attention on the main reward. Lower prices means that you'll need more people to back the campaign in order to reach your funding goal. So, if you are starting now with the community building and you don't have a clue from where to start, I suggest you to download my free ebook that I've created especially for that. That is my pre-launch blueprint manual that allowed my startup Solenica to raise more than $650,000 on Indiegogo. You can grab it for free visiting the link in the description. So, thanks again creators for following me till now. Wish you a better new year. Ciao ciao!